Good afternoon and welcome to the 1 o'clock main news bulletin. Kuwait condemned a new Iranian missile and drone attack that targeted civilian and vital facilities, including Terminal 1 at Kuwait International Airport and diplomatic missions. Authorities say Kuwait's air defenses intercepted 13 ballistic missiles and 17 hostile drones, while the attack left one Indian resident dead, 63 people injured, and caused major material damage. More details in this report.
In Kuwait, dawn this time was not the beginning of a new day, but rather an extension of a heavy night, its skies filled with the sounds of air raid sirens and its land littered with the remnants of danger. The country had barely turned the page on the previous attack, and less than 48 hours had passed since the reopening of Terminal 1 at Kuwait International Airport, when the scene returned more brutal, more painful. In the early morning hours, ballistic missiles and drones penetrated Kuwait's airspace in an attack that Kuwait described as a treacherous Iranian aggression, targeting civilian and vital facilities, including Kuwait International Airport and diplomatic missions. In the sky, the confrontation unfolded with heavy silence on the ground and with pinpoint accuracy in the air. Kuwait's air defenses detected and engaged 13 ballistic missiles within its airspace, as well as 17 hostile drones. Moments passed between peril and escape, some ending with debris and intercepted missiles falling over various areas. But the most heart-wrenching scenes unfolded in Terminal 1. There, where people usually bid farewell to loved ones, await returning passengers, and begin their journeys, the scene changed abruptly. Travel came to a standstill. Emergency teams replaced passengers, and ambulances moved between entrances and corridors. The terminal sustained significant material damage, and the attack resulted in the death of one Indian resident and injuries to 63 others who received necessary medical care. Amid these events, the Ministry of Defense confirmed that the armed forces were monitoring the situation with full readiness and in coordination with relevant authorities to address any developments and take all necessary measures to protect the country's security and stability. As debris rained down, official warnings were issued clearly and firmly. Do not approach any debris, do not touch any unidentified objects, do not photograph the affected areas, and do not share images on social media. The danger may persist even after the incident has ended.
As Kuwait's Ministry of Health continues to operate in full emergency mode following the incident at Kuwait International Airport, attention is focused on Al-Jahra Hospital, which has received a number of injured cases as part of the nationwide emergency distribution plan. Medical teams at the hospital are providing urgent and continuous care to patients with injuries ranging from moderate to critical, while closely monitoring their conditions and carrying out intensive treatment procedures around the clock. Our reporter Abdurrahman Muhammad joins us now from Al-Jahra Hospital to provide us with the latest updates. Thanks for joining us, Abdurrahman. Could you tell us a bit about what the current condition of the patients being treated is like in the hospital right now, and how is this medical treatment managing the influx of these injuries?
The midst of Jahra Hospital, we're still following the painful developing situation here in the state of Kuwait. I'll get into more details about the developing situation of the patient, whether be it in Jahra Hospital where I am today or where I was yesterday at Jaber Al Hospital, and of course from the headquarter Farwaniya Hospital. I'll get into that, but let's make something clear. Let's get to the wider picture that this was as a result of heinous Iranian attacks that took place yesterday in the state of Kuwait on Kuwait International Airport, which damaged not only vital facilities but but also affected people's healthy lifestyles, as well as servicemen and also passengers that were about to travel, and some of them had also been in international airport, and some of them had been also civilians being at international airport. So these heinous Iranian strikes had happened yesterday at Kuwait International Airport after tension between US and Iran. But also there is something important to mention, that reports of the Ministry of Health has mentioned that it's about 63 people have injured, and also there is one martyr, may Allah yarhamah, and also we extend condolences to his family, and we pray the speedy recovery and full recovery to those injured, which a lot of them have had and received full recovery, which I'll get into that detail. So yesterday, to give you the full picture, all of them had been distributed to hospitals. Headquarter hospital was Farwaniya Hospital. About 34 patients have been sent to Farwaniya Hospital. It was the headquarter. Okay, and there had been as well, the supporting hospitals. This is also due the spokesperson of Ministry of Health, Dr. Abdullah Sanad. He mentioned this, and there was supporting hospitals such as Jahra Hospital, Jabir Hospital, and other hospitals. Jahra Hospital, for example, received about 5 patients, and other hospitals received a number of patients. So the 63 patients have been distributed to make the work efficiently, and to be the treatment to receive. So for the treatment to go as at least smooth as possible, and so they receive the best treatment possible. And it's also important to mention that the early hours of the strikes, of the heinous strikes that took place, the Ministry of Health has taken full mode of emergency mode, has gone into emergency mode. All technicians, all staff, medical staff, all staff working in the Ministry of Health, whether be them ministerial, whether be them managerial, whether be them medical staff, they are all working at emergency levels. And I have seen that they have remained calmness within hospital, and I have seen that they have given the patient the full attention and the full treatment possible. And to add on that, here at the Jahra Hospital, where I am from today, I have received updates that the 5 patients here, or all the patients that have been sent to the Jahra Hospital, have been released. So we know that there are 63 patients distributed around hospitals, but the ones in Jahra hospitals have already been released. Now, if we want to speak about
Abdurrahman, sorry, we run out of time, but hopefully we can check in with you again later. Thank you, Abdurrahman Muhanna, for the latest update on that story. The Central Blood Bank is hosting a blood donation initiative aimed at encouraging members of the public to donate blood, support the strategic blood reserve, and strengthen healthcare readiness across the country. Khalid Al-Hajji brings us more details in this report.
Visitors continue to arrive at the Central Blood Bank to take part in today's blood donation initiative, answering the call to contribute to a cause that can make a real difference in the lives of patients in need. Before donating, participants are required to complete a health questionnaire that helps medical teams assess their eligibility and ensure a safe donation process. The form includes questions related to medical history, medications, and other health factors that may affect donation suitability. Following the registration and screening procedures, donors undergo routine medical checks conducted by specialized healthcare professionals before proceeding with the donation process. The initiative comes as part of ongoing efforts to encourage the community participation in maintaining a healthy and sustainable blood supply. Officials continue to stress the importance of regular blood donations in supporting hospitals and healthcare facilities across all country. Blood remains an essential resource for patients undergoing surgeries, receiving cancer treatment, recovering from accidents, and facing various medical conditions that require transfusions. Through this initiative, the Central Blood Bank is calling on eligible members of the public to donate blood and help strengthen the national blood reserve, ensuring that life-saving blood products remain available whenever and wherever they are needed. Today's initiative serves as a reminder that donating blood is a simple act that can have a profound impact on others. By giving a small amount of time, donors may help save lives, support patients through critical treatments, and also contribute to the well-being of the wider community. A single blood donation can make a big impact today, and as the donors come to the Bank of Blood in Kuwait, the message is clear today. 1 minute of your time can save hundreds of lives. This is Khalid Al-Hajji from the Blood Bank of Kuwait, reporting for KTV2 News.